It's Davy, and I'm just to talk to you all about infant care. So, behind the scenes today at Tada Child Care, what I'm doing is getting ready to warm a bottle. But first, before I plug that bottle warmer in, I need to unplug whatever was plugged into the outlet. So, it was my laptop charger in this case. So I am just wrapping up that charger so I can put it away in a safe place. Normally, when I unplug gadgets and chargers, I put an outlet cover on. So if you don't have outlet covers in your classroom, then make sure you do that. And on the same level that your child care is on in your home, you should also have outlet covers. So I got my outlet covers from the Dollar Tree. It was a pack of 10 for $1 and some change. So these are the outlet covers, and you pop them in. That way, children can't stick their fingers or objects into electrical outlets. So, without further ado, let's get this bottle warmed. So, our baby that we have today is a breastfed baby. And so, this is what I want to talk about in terms of bottle feeding children. You want to make sure you have a clean bottle and get that ready. We're going to sit that down in the corner. Now, with breastfed babies, a lot of them send their breast milk in a little thermal bag, a little cooler rather, and the breast milk is on ice. So that way it can stay cool and frozen until you're ready to use it. Now, with breast milk, you have to feed it to the baby within 2 hours after it is unthawed. So once I take this bag of breast milk out of here, out of the ice, it's only good for 2 hours, and then you have to discard of it. Now, if you try to feed an infant breast milk after 2 hours, they can get sick because that milk is no longer fresh. So that's why you want to use the milk within the 2 hour time span. So we have our breast milk, but what are we missing here? Our universal precaution barriers, gloves, guantes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to the diaper changing area and grab some gloves. All right. Now, why do we need to use gloves while we handle breast milk? Well, as you know, breast milk is a bodily fluid. And sometimes when mothers pump their milk, sometimes there are traces of blood inside the breast milk. So we want to protect ourselves at all times and wear gloves when you're handling breast milk. Whether or not you know there's a communicable disease or not, when you are dealing with bodily fluids, you always want to assume that there is a communicable disease, so that way you can protect yourself. That is just the mindset that you want to have. So now we plug up the bottle warmer and sit it in a high up, well, not high up because you don't want it to fall, but sit it in a spot where you know children can't get to it. And I like to stay near it while the bottle warmer is plugged in. I don't walk away from it, and I unplug it right away. So as you know, milk doesn't take that long to warm. So now I opened up the breast milk, pouring it in the bottle, and then just kind of being aware and notating how many ounces of milk we have in the bottle. So we have 2 ounces here in this bottle. 2 ounces of milk. And so now it's time to go in the warmer. 2-ounce bottle. So now what I'm going to do is remove one of the gloves so that way I can grab the tablet and put that into my parent communication app called ProCare. So ProCare is an app that I like to use that helps childcare management go a lot smoother. So this is my tablet, and this is what the app looks like. Here is the app ProCare, and you can sign the child in. I'll just show you this part of it. You can upload videos, photos. You can put in their nap time. You can put in their toileting and diaper changing, bottles, meals. You can put in incident reports, medication administration, and then milestone observation. So I have to put in a few milestones today. So first what I need to do is put that the baby is awake from nap. And the baby woke up about 20 minutes ago, and I did not put that in because I was a little busy. So we just added that the baby woke up. And now we're going to add those milestones. So we are going to click observation there. Looks like a telescope. And the milestones that I'd like to add are that baby has been turning their head. Typo. The baby has been turning their head more and holding head up without assistance. And then I like to add emojis when I put these notes in for my parents. So I'm going to put a clap emoji there. Add that observation. Okay. And now the bottle is warm. It's too warm to feed to the baby now. So we're going to sit the bottle off to the side. Shake it up a little bit so it can distribute evenly and properly. And we're going to unplug that bottle warmer. So while the bottle was warming, what I did was I maximized my time and did other child care tasks, like putting in observations or anecdotal notes is what they call them formally in the school systems. So I put in my anecdotal notes while I was waiting for the bottle to warm. And so now we can put that bottle warmer out of the reach of the children. The bottle is cooling off. So while we let that milk cool off, we're going to sit that bottle out of the reach of the other children. We wouldn't want a child to get the wrong bottle, or a toddler or preschooler that's not even supposed to have a bottle to play with it and think it's a toy and try to give it to a baby doll on the shelf and waste that milk. So now I can remove my gloves because I'm not handling the bottle right now. And now I'm going to go back into ProCare and add that we just made a bottle. And so for the bottle, you are able to put how many ounces, the day, the time, and the staff member that gave the bottle to the baby. So my name is selected, and this is a 2-ounce bottle. And then I usually just add that activity, and then once the baby is done with the bottle, then I can go back in and put in the description if the baby drank the whole bottle or just a little bit. But I do let the parents know how much milk is in that bottle and how much the child drinks. And so now that we are done doing that, we can sanitize the area where we just made the bottle. So because breast milk is a bodily fluid, you want to make sure that you are sanitizing properly. So now what I am going to do is I am going to use my soapy water spray bottle, spray down the surface where I made the bottle. Keeping with the health department's cleaning standards for child care. So I just wiped it down with the soapy water. That's step 1 of cleaning. And as you see, I have it labeled. So that way any adult that comes in this classroom can find what they need to be successful to work in here. Now we have our plain water, soapy water bottle. The plain water spray bottle. It's written water right there. It's kind of fading, so I need to rewrite that. And I had H2O on the bubble. So I need to relabel that. Spray the water to rinse the area. So we've washed it with the soapy water. We're rinsing it with the plain water. And now we're going to spray it with the bleach water spray. All right. So now it's all sanitized. There are no babies in the classroom right now. They are in the living room doing the infant sensory time, waiting for their bottles. So I just sprayed some disinfectant spray since there are no babies in here right now. And since a baby just got changed at the changing table, I am going to do the same thing over there. So let me grab my soapy water and my plain water and demonstrate how you clean the diapering area. So, clean with the soapy water. I like to spray it down really, really good. I don't have a glove on while I'm demonstrating this because I've already done this step. I'm just doing it for demonstration purposes. But ideally, when you are cleaning the diapering area or the bathroom toileting area, you want to wear gloves, protecting yourself from bacteria and communicable diseases once again. Now we're going to rinse with the water spray bottle. And then put this back and go back over the bleach spray bottle to disinfect. Disinfect the table for mealtime. Putting all of the cleaning supplies out of the children's reach. They all should be labeled. So what I'm going to actually do right now is relabel my spray bottles. Throwing away that packet that the milk was in my paper towel to keep the area clean. The extra bottle that's not being used, I'm going to put this over with the food items. And let's get a Sharpie so we can relabel these spray bottles. So, soap is already labeled. So we're good on that one. The water spray bottle, the words kind of came off. So let's relabel it. WATERH2O. This is technically school. So I like to write H2O on the water bottle. The kids get a kick out of that. H2O, they're learning. So why not make the things we do around the classroom a learning experience? H2O is water. And last but not least, our bleach spray bottle, which is the white top. And I just write bleach right there. In all caps. Bleach. And we're going to write it on the other side just to prevent from anyone getting it mixed up with anything else. Because bleach is a very strong chemical, so we don't want any mix-ups. And put that spray bottle back. And now all of our cleaning supplies are labeled. That's very, very important because you wouldn't want anyone to get a harmful chemical and put it on the wrong thing. So when you are doing breast milk, you want to make sure that you have your gloves on because it's a bodily fluid, and you want to have clean hands when you're handling the bottle, first of all, and then when you're done handling the bottle, washing your hands. Even though you had on gloves, you still want to wash your hands and sanitize that area where you fix the bottles and warm them and everything. And keep that bottle warmer unplugged when it's not in use and out of reach of children. So that was today's video about bottles and cleaning. Thank you for tuning in to the Child Care CEO Academy. It's a blessed day here at Tada Child Care, so I'm going to get back to work with the infants for sensory time. But thanks for tuning in. Happy teaching.